Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Shining the Holy Ark. Two things. One, I missed something in Far East Village. Come over here, examine the tree. We find a pixie. Yeah, I completely missed this. The first several times I was here, and I was sitting there thinking to myself as I was wondering, I was like, there's something else here that I forgot about. And then, sure enough, I double-checked one of the guides. I'm like, yeah, there's a pixie there that I completely forgot about. So yeah, I'm wondering at this point how many episodes people are internally screaming, going, "You missed a pixie! It's right there!" Anyway, the next thing I want to do is, so Rhodey just leveled up. So he what is the... He has 3,000 XP to next level. Melody is 19, so she's got about half of what he needs for her level. Basso's 17, but way... like, yeah. Anyway, so since Rhodey just leveled up, and he is the farthest behind of my three, I mean, Basso's fine, but I'm not terribly worried about him, because he came with us a little underleveled. So, and he's still managing to hold his own. I'm going to go ahead and use the Brave Apple, mostly to get it out of my inventory, for one. So, and then also it'll keep Rhodey pretty much on par with Arthur and Melody, a little bit more so. He seems a little farther behind them than I like, because he did die and lose out on some XP. So, Rhodey levels up to 20. Not a bad level up all around, and gets sleep level 2 for hitting level 20. That's fine. And what is his to next level now? I'm curious. Points to level up, 3,000. So he's still about where he needs to be. Alright, so let's go ahead and use the other items that we've got to, just to, again, to get them out of our inventory. Protect Milk. Who could use a little bit more defense? Rhodey or Melody? Either or. Their defense is the same. That's a little ridiculous. Let's increase Melody's defense a little bit. Increase by 4. I'm a little more okay with that. We've got the Magic Nectar, who raises MP. I'm gonna give that to Arthur, because, again, he's got some really good utilitarian magic. So, increase by 5. That's another casting of Suppress right there. I'm okay with that. And then we picked up the Energy Bread, which will increase someone's HP. And really, that will be Melody, because she has the lowest HP out of everyone. So, raised by 6. I'm kind of okay with that. So, that puts her 10 HP behind Rhodey and Basso. So, that's a slightly more acceptable means. So, I'm going to go ahead and skip back to the shrine, so give me just 1 second. Alright, so we're back to where we were, and this is actually where we want to be. So, I want to come over here and examine not that one, but that one. And we find a potion, which we can actually buy now at the Far East tool store. So we have the option to buy those. They are 200 gold a pop. A little pricey at the moment, but they severely outclass medical herbs. So you need something that's a little stronger, a little bit more powerful medicine. That's what you're gonna go for. All right, so I'm gonna come over here and get a treasure. Use the magic mattock here, and it'll go up and around. And I don't know how much of this we actually need to focus on on the ceiling at this point. I think we may kind of be done with the ceiling antics for now. I don't know how many more holes there are. So, yeah, give me 1 second, I'll dispose of this guy, and we'll keep going. Alright, so I really dislike those coin beasts. They are just beyond obnoxious. Alright, so we go all the way over here, and it's going to be a long, spirally staircase type thing. And we open the crypt, and this should be a treasure that we want. Yeah, looking at it, also, I'm wondering where that is. There is a section that I am not familiar with. I guess it's right there, so... because there are 3 more really nice treasures that I really want to get that are in the 3rd floor. Because we are in the basement 1, there's basement 2. So there's... And, hey look, a new enemy that we have not seen before. It just comes rolling in. Turtle Dragon. Alright. That's a thing. Actually, I think it is a thing. I think there are turtle dragons in various, Alright, I don't know what it's gonna do, so we'll go ahead and cast support. Because again, some of these enemies, they're actually particularly very strong. So I'm a little cautious about jumping into some of these fights. Like the Cube Ghoul. That was not a fun fight. That was obnoxiously difficult for little to no reason. An icy blast of air. Okay. That's everyone. Not surprising. Okay. Let's just keep attacking, and I'm gonna heal myself, because I really don't like Melody taking damage, because she's really my primary healer. I mean, Arthur can do a good job backup healing. Arthur is really an interesting red mage at the moment. He's got some really interesting utilitarians. The hell? That's new. But okay. Let's just keep attacking. Hopefully he's getting close to 15 points of damage. I'm not doing a lot of damage to him. I don't like this. Alright. Alright, Melody kinda got smacked. Let's go for magic. See if magic is the key to defeating this thing. It probably is, knowing our luck, but... $58 points of damage. Alright, I'm gonna say you're weak to magic. Because that wasn't even a power Brutal Fire. But, or was it? Because that was... Alright, 40 points of damage. His defense just... It makes me question. I don't understand. You're taking really weird damage totals. Alright, so 30 points of damage to everyone. This is why I got medical herbs on everyone. Because we're just gonna do that. And medical herb, everyone. Except for Melody, who's gonna heal to herself. And that helps bring everyone back up. Because 50 HP, I'm okay with 50 HP. I'm also okay with getting back 80 HP. So, but still kind of maxed out. It crouched and sprung forward. Okay, that's fine. It didn't do a lot of damage the first time it did that. 18, 23. Okay. That's... Can you just die now? I'm getting real tired of the really long new fights. This is a bit ridiculous to me. Alright, come on. You can die anytime now. It's not gonna die anytime. Yeah, maybe I should power level off screen. I keep thinking maybe that's something that needs to happen. But no, I'm doing alright. And then this sort of crap happens, and it's just... it's a bit redundant. Because now I need to heal everyone again. Or hope that I kill him in this volley. Alright, come on, can't you just... Alright, power, brutal fire, level 3. Kill it, please. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to be rocking the suppress from this point on. And power leveling can be done off screen. Because that's getting weird. It's kind of like the section of the inner dungeon. I don't remember this game having this level of a rampant difficulty curve. So, just you find new enemies that just outclass you by that much. Especially after, you know, spending a ridiculous amount of money to max out your armor and weapons. So the fact that we've maxed out our armor and weapons, we have the best equipment money can buy at the moment. And you are still that defeated. Alright, so there's nothing else this way. Well, no, there is. This is the only way to get to one particular section. And there are a couple of holes, but this looks like the way to go. So, as much as I don't want to stay on the ground, we're gonna have to stay on the ground. So, just destroy everything that gets in our path and make our way forward. And now that we're done with that, let's throw out a suppress, shall we? Because I don't want to get into any fights if I can avoid it. I just want to finish this dungeon. This dungeon feels like it's taking forever, especially compared to other dungeons. And it is. This dungeon actually is really, really long compared to the other dungeons we've encountered, because the fact that we have to spend so much time on the ceiling, and that I get to talk about suppress doing nothing. So give me 1 second. Alright, so that was a thing that happened, and we are now just kind of walking around a series of, it's like a giant figure 8, and we've got this, which again, you don't really get into fights on the curve section, so I don't really care so much about that. Alright, there's 2 treasures off to this direction. So we're gonna go this way. And we are out of suppress, so I'm gonna throw out another one. Not that it's doing any good, because we're still getting into fights, but hopefully we are getting into less fights because we have suppress up. Alright, so I don't really think it matters which direction we go. Alright, one is there, and it is a leprechaun. That's good, and then we've got a key coming up, which is going to be our best bet. Alright. That's going to be fun. And where are those? I don't know where those are. Alright. I do, however, need to get to the underground section that gives us the other treasures. But I don't think I'm going to have time to get through that this episode. That's the problem with this dungeon. I'm just completely out of time. I can't get anything done quickly. Alright, so give me 1 second to dispose of the coin beast. Alright, so Basso leveled up. So he's now 18, 2 levels behind everyone, which means Arthur's actually going to get ready to level up. And we also found something on the coin beast. It is a new circlet. It doesn't have the luck increase, but it does have higher defense. And at the moment, defense is kind of important. So I'm going to stick with that, and we actually need to heal everyone, because, again, Coin Beast kind of ripped us all apart. So we're just going to throw out a couple of heal 2s. And yeah, I have a feeling between this episode and the next, I'm really going to have to power level. And then we can maybe start the next episode off with some promotions or something, because I'm hoping the promotions might even things out a little bit in terms of the amount of damage we're taking. Oh, really? It's only on the ceiling? It's only on the ceiling, is the key that we're looking for. Alright. Alright, screw you, Billy. That's fine. That's not fine. Jesus, how do I get there? I gotta go all the way up. Oh, I love this map. And by love this map, I mean I hate this map with a burning passion. Alright, let's throw out another suppress. And hope that that, you know, it doesn't do much, though. It's not like Repel, where it keeps all random encounters away. It's just kind of pointless. Alright, so we need to go all the way across. And we need to go up and then down. And we've got to fight a Mantis. So, yeah. Give me a sec. Alright, so Arthur levels up to 21. That's good, I guess. So, but what I love is, even with the high-end armor that I just purchased, I'm still taking enough damage to where it's the equivalent of a heal 1 per hit. I really want to know some of the numbers for this game. Like, I have one of the guides, but it's in Japanese, so I don't know the easy way to tell everyone's stats. So I really want to see what the jump in stats are between a lot of these enemies, because again, you really shouldn't be taking that much damage when you're that decked out. And I don't think I'm too low a level. So, alright, let's see. What does the Dragon Orb do? Increases breath defense. Who can use that? Let's see. Looks like everyone can. And 58 to 108. 41 to 91. Arthur has the lowest breath defense, but again, I really don't think breath defense is doing anything. So I can try equipping it on Arthur, but I really don't think that has much of an effect. Because if it did, we'd take considerably less damage from breath attacks, and I really don't see that as the case. Alright, so there's a section down to the left of us here that it looks like it is just all sorts of what the hell. And I don't even know how we're supposed to get there. It looks like a lot of this stuff is just a one-way path. So, yeah. I'll kill this guy, and then I'll just go ahead and end this episode, because I need to look at that map and try to figure out how I'm supposed to get from point A to point B on here without just having to take the long way around. And even the long way around looks like it's not physically possible, because there's going to be something blocking every path. So, alright, so not a lot of XP, and see, that enemy seems kind of derpy for what we just encountered. And Melody is about to level up. Let's see if I can get into another fight. We'll end this episode with everyone hitting Alright, so I guess this section can be navigated by the Maddox. Alright, so what I thought was impassable really isn't, because everything's destroyable with the Magic Mattock. Alright, so that actually helps out a little bit. So now I know kind of where I need to go. And then there's actually treasure up here, so let's get that while we have a second. And we don't have a second. I'll kill this guy off screen and then we'll get the treasure and that'll be it. So, 1 second. I kind of wish I had time to have kept that in, because that was hilarious. That fight just was funny. We just kept it asleep the entire time. And we find a quick chicken. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna off-screen another couple of fights to get Melody up to 20. I'm gonna end this episode here. I'll see you guys in the next installment. We'll start off back in the village with some promotions. So, till then, later everyone.